Hello everybody, my name is Vigo. I am the new host of the Nothing More show. Harry Hoodie is dead, he's been murdered, and it wasn't me, I have nothing to do with it, I had nothing to do with it, I'm in finance. I deal with numbers like 187, or like 16 bodies. But I'm here to be your host, and I intend to do a great job at it and endear myself to you, and soon I will be your favorite and you'll forget all about Harry Hoodie, who was killed with a hatchet, apparently. Anyways, this week we've got calls to Jeremy Hanson, What Really Happened, that's the sword guy. And then also, and first, we have a call to Matt Connarton, whose show is also called Unleashed, very much like Jeremy Hanson's. And we like to call him and we swear and we ask about food, and that annoys him. Check it out, please.
That for a moment. We're going to take this call. We'll see if someone's there this time.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
That's great. This is Jimmy. Could you not hear me before? I could hear you fine.
I could not hear you before. No.
Oh, no problem. How come you're so far away on the live stream? I'm watching on the Facebook Live here. It'd be great if you get that camera up closer, you know, to see what you look like and everything.
Would it?
Well, I mean, I can kind of see you got that ponytail. I like it, too. I like the ponytail. Don't listen to what anybody says.
Do you think it's sexy?
I mean, I like it. I'll go that far. I'll say I like it. I'll say I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more of it.
It sounds like you think it's pretty sexy.
It's okay. It's 2019.
Is this your shtick? Is this the kind of stuff you do usually? Or?
What do you mean?
Anyways, you got two different phone numbers up on the screen. One of them says 250-6007. One of them says 250-5007 on the live stream. Is that a mistake or is that on purpose?
Well, that second one is definitely a mistake.
Where do you see that?
It's in the bottom right corner, so it looks like if you get up from your desk and you walk around, there's the little beam that's up on the brick wall.
I see what you're...
And there's a little one that's there.
I see what you're talking about. Oh. You know what? That is definitely wrong. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Jimmy.
And for the compliment about the ponytail.
Hey, absolutely no problem. Anyways, this fried rice got me shit.
Oh, I got to cut you off there, my friend. Yeah, he had... Too bad. I was enjoying him. Actually, that was helpful of him. Ironically enough, to point out that sign in the corner there, we got to fix that. That is the wrong number on it. That is... All right. But he likes my ponytail. Jenny says Matt is and the world knows it. Yes. And Jimmy, pretty much. I mean, when he said he wouldn't mind seeing more of the ponytail, we know what that means.
They used to call Jim Lockwood, and he was the first sword man on the channel, and they discovered a new sword man named Michael something, and he hosts a show called What Really Happened. He actually turns out to be a pretty damn good guy, though, and you'll see that in this clip. Check it out, please.
All right, we're going to take a phone call. Jeff in Idaho, aloha. Welcome to the show. What's on your mind?
Hello, Slimy Bung. How are you?
I'm doing okay. What's on your mind?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. The main thing that sort of, you know, when I look inside my mind, it's filled up with, you know, heavy-duty combat involving swords.
Oh, yeah, I remember who you are. Now, you told the control room technician you wanted to talk about the college admissions, which we're going to be getting into that later in the show. Right now, we're talking about Venezuela. Do you have something to contribute on Venezuela?
Well, I mean, I think a good idea if there's going to be any sort of combat. I mean, why not think about introducing swords?
Well, you know, to be very honest, I know you're being facetious, But I think in the days when soldiers had to look each other in the eye while they hacked each other to bits was actually a deterrent to war, as opposed to modern war where it's all done by remote control and people start to think it's a little different from a video game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's actually what I'm saying. I'm not being facetious. I mean, I'm anti-war, and I think the hand-to-hand combat would do a lot to basically deter war, like you said. I mean, we're on the same page here. We both love swords. We're both sword enthusiasts. I mean, I don't know why we're always fighting.
Well, you know, the other thing that would really work to discourage war is to go back to the days when leaders who desired war led their troops into battle, like Napoleon or Alexander the Great. And apparently by the end of his life, Alexander the Great was just covered in all kinds of scars from the wounds he'd received.
You know what? I'll tell you something. I mean, I'll level with you here, sir. I have a fairly successful prank calling business where I do prank phone calls, but we call a lot of nasty people. And you're actually a good guy. You don't deserve any nasty pranks. You're a good guy. You're on the right side of all of these issues. So kudos.
Well, thank you very much for that.
You actually run a business doing prank phone calls?
That's right. That's how I earn my living, sir.
Oh, okay.
Our friend Will does a fantastic Gollum impression, Gollum being a character from The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. He calls Jeremy Hanson to display his wonderful impression. Check it out, please.
Oh, look, they called back. Let's see. Hello, you're on Unleash the Jeremy Hanson Show. What's your name? What do you want to talk about?
Hey, sorry about that, Jeremy.
What do you got to say?
Have you ever seen the Lord of the Rings movies? You like the Lord of the Rings?
Yes, I have.
You know Gollum?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do a Gollum impression. Stupid, fat, horrible thing.
That's a pretty good Gollum. Right? Go find your ring.
Purple.
That
was a pretty good Gollum. I got to give him that. But you know what? We're not talking about Fantasyland.
All right, let's check in once more with Matt Connarton. He gets a phone call from the terrible prankster who has nothing to do with our channel, who does an awful Melania impression, and then we call him as well. And please, I would really appreciate if you check it out now.
Welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's it? Yes, is this Melania?
You suck.
Yes, Melania. How are you? What can we do for you? I'm sorry, what?
Why are people so mean?
I'm sorry, what? Well, I know. I'm sorry, what? I know it sounds like people have been mean to Eric, but I kind of think he deserved to get, I mean, he killed a woman with a cart.
I didn't kill the woman.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Slimy Bung?
Oh, this is Slimy Bung. This is for you, Eric. Yes, you have a question or a comment for our entertainment reporter, Easy G?
Slimy Bung?
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, sir.
Slimy Bung?
Very good. All right. Slimy Bung, Eric. Now, what do you think of that? You don't get that on the morning show, do you? This is a rare opportunity.
We get some pretty bizarre phone calls. Last week we got a call. Where's the...
we have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
His name is Slimy Bung.
Ooh, I like it.
He's just looking for some slimy fun. Nobody knows just where he's coming from. Ain't you still got the slime on his hands? Take him to the slime.
All right.
Hey, that got me moving.
I don't, I'm not much of a dancer, but that got me wiggling a little bit.
All right, everybody, The end. I'm not sure why people think I had something to do with the death of Harry Hoodie. The amount of damage that was done to him, it would have to be maybe a pack of dogs. Or it wasn't me though. I'm the host now and I have his contract and I will continue to be here. Vigo is the name and finance is the game. Period. End of story.
Lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang.